What is going on, people of YouTube? My name is Kurtyoy. Welcome finally to another review. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I said review without being a team reviews. Of course, that series is over. I had a lot of fun doing it. Now I got to get back to the hardcore draft of looking at who's done well and who could do well and whether there'll be a good signing for your team. So as always, 3 from each position: goalkeeper, defender, midfielder, and finally striker. And we'll review them. Who did well this week? Starting off with a 12-point keeper. Surprising you get something that high. Mr. Fraser Forster, he picked up a fantastic game week. Made 10 saves against Arsenal. Somehow Arsenal didn't put the ball in the back of the net. Got 3 for bonus, obviously, because it's rare you make double figures in saves. Also got the clean sheet. 90 minutes played, 12 points. Well done for him. If I'd say to get him in, yes, because that's now 4 games in a row. They've got a clean sheet against Man United and also Arsenal in there. And Arsenal and Man United were both away, so could be good for them. And looking at the future, you got West Ham at home, could get a clean sheet on that, as well as Swansea. You could look at Bournemouth and Sunderland and Stoke as well. Chelsea, depends how they turn up on the day. So looking good for Forster. I'd definitely consider getting him in. I'm definitely going to be considering bringing him in for Bun. Hopefully he won't go up in price that much though. Moving on to a 9-point keeper, which I really did hope I didn't have to put him in, but in the end I had to put Mr. Joe Hart. Oh, dropped my phone. Really girly squeal, but Mr. Joe Hart is in there. He's in there because he got himself 3 bonus points, clean sheet at 90 minutes played, which makes himself onto 9 points. And considering he got 3 bonus points against Sunderland, it just shows, I think, how fortunate they were, to have good keeping goal. Although saying that, did only make 2 saves. So there we go. And lastly, I had a choice: Aurelio Gomez or Petr Cech. Cech made 3 saves. He was again at home, also against Southampton. So I thought, don't fancy that. I fancy myself a bit of Aurelio Gomez because some of the saves he made were mental. He played 90 minutes. He also got it against Chelsea. So I think that was more of a scout for Watford than it was for Arsenal. So Gomez makes it in there. I'd say Forster, yes. Hart, yes. Gomez, there's better options. There's better options like Fraser Forster. I feel like Fraser Forster is a much better option. Moving on to the defence, surprise up here. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson with his 2nd clean sheet in a row. Now, United lost 1-0. He was brought off right before the goal. So he got a clean sheet for that. He's also got a clean sheet this week as well as an assist. So going well for him so far. 2 bonus points and a clean sheet as well. 90 minutes played. Brings him on to 11 points. Great for him. He hasn't even got a picture. Just shows how much, he hasn't got a picture. Just, bruh, I'm done. He had a good game week. Got to bring him in. Depends how much the injuries are staying, because I feel like if he does keep on playing, 4 million for a Man United defender is at like the same level as Simpson and Target, but Target didn't play this week. Simpson, however, did. Then we've got, for choice, we have Clichy, Azpilicueta, Cresswell and Reed, all on 9 points. Now, firstly, I put Azpilicueta up there. I felt like Watford were very good against Chelsea and probably were unlucky not to get the 3 points. In my eyes, I feel like they'd slightly edged the game if I had to give it as draw, being a no bet. But 3 for bonus for him, 4 for a clean sheet, and 2 for 90 minutes play. Brings him on to 9 points. A nice and tidy total for someone who is growing in FPL popularity by the second. Then I had a choice, and I thought Clichy shouldn't be getting mentioned for getting a clean sheet against Sunderland for me. And I did look at maybe bringing Reed or Cresswell in, but I thought Cresswell. Reed, after the red card, didn't really do anything. Cresswell sort of went up the line, did what he needs to do, challenged more, so I felt like Cresswell deserved it. Would I bring any of them in? Borthwick-Jackson, if you need money, definitely. But Simpson's there, 4.1, I'd definitely go for Simpson instead. But if you already got Simpson, you want more money up front, then, go Borthwick-Jackson, I'd definitely bring him in. Reed, I'm 50-50 on. Cresswell, again, 5.6 for a West Ham defender. I'm not sure. Leave it a few game weeks. Azpilicueta, I think there's cheaper options out there, especially Zuma, but he's definitely a good defender to have in Clichy. I'm not sure he'll play when Mr. Kolarov is back. Moving on to the midfielders, and Barkley, I'll show you a stat about my bench. My bench was Simpson, who got 6 points, Font, who also got 6 points, and Barkley, who got 16 points. I still managed to get well over the average, but disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I feel like been robbed. Barkley had a good game week. 2 goals scored, 2 penalties. Lukaku, I believe, is going to miss the next game week. Unsure if Baines will come back, and I think that Barkley is really evolving into a good player. when time for the Euros, 2 goals, 1 for a clean sheet, 3 for a bonus, 16 points against a dire Newcastle side at the moment. Good play from him though, nonetheless. Then we have another Everton player. I don't usually like picking 2 from each, but I have no choice when you got the top 2. Aaron Lennon grabbed himself a goal, assist, clean sheet, 2 for a bonus, 90 minutes played, equaling 13 points. Great game week from him. An unlikely source of points for them too. And next, we go on to Mikel Antonio, who had a pretty good game week. I'm getting a bit of deja vu here. I don't think I've said this before. He got scored a goal. Also grabbed himself 3 for a bonus, 1 for a clean sheet, and played over 60 minutes. The 88-minute mark was met, so he grabbed himself 11 points. Easily going to choose him over Mr. Christian Eriksen because ex-Sheffield Wednesday boy deserves recognition. Then we've got the last 3 players, Vardy, Kane and Martial. To skip forward and say, all between them, Vardy, yes, Kane, yes, Martial, no, because Man United are dire up front and they played against a dire back 4 in Stoke. So, no real surprise that Martial and Rooney both got high scoring game weeks. But, however, that is pretty much that for the review. If I'm going to review it again, Forster, Hart, definitely bring in Gomez. There's better options for his price, but if you want to bring a Watford keeper in, definitely go for it. Borthwick, Jackson, if you're looking to free up a bit of cash elsewhere, then definitely bring him in. Reed and Cresswell, leave it a few game weeks to see how West Ham do. Then you've got Azpilicueta, definitely, because Chelsea do look like a changed-ish team under Gus Hiddink. And then Gael Clichy, no, because when Kolarov comes back, he won't be playing. You've got Barkley, yes. Lennon, no, he's not going to be getting constant first-team football. And Antonio, yes. Along with Eriksen, yes. I did doubt him, but he's in there. Vardy and Kane, yes. And Martial, no. That is it for this review. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Remember to leave a like and stay tuned for my preview, which will be out tomorrow. But thank you guys for watching, and peace.